what we are doing is, as best we can, lay out the real issues facing the American people. And that unto itself is a radical and unusual approach. And the first point, the point that I want to make about this, and this is maybe the most important point that I'll make this evening, it is when we talk about what the issues are, what is important, what should we be dealing with, you cannot allow CBS or NBC to decide that for you. You can't allow the front pages of your papers. You have got to make that decision. And it's working this time for a variety of reasons. The national media gets it wrong. And what are the issues? Let me just give you an example of what I'm talking about. I was in Reno yesterday, actually, Reno, Nevada, and talked to a woman, probably early 30s. She has a 5-year-old child. She's a single mom. She is making $10.45 an hour, trying to raise her child and at the same time pay off student debt. Millions of single moms are in exactly that position. That is the issue that we deal with. I have talked to seniors in my own state and around this country who are trying to make it on $12,000, $13,000 a year in Social Security. All right? And some of those seniors are cutting their prescription drug pills in half, which is a dangerous thing to do, in order, they think, to get to extend their prescription drugs. They are not eating properly. They are not heating their homes adequately. Those are the issues we talk about. All over this country, there are young people and not so young people. I talked to a guy a few days ago, not a young guy, 55 maybe. He says, Bernie, I have been paying off my student debt for 25 years, and it is larger today than it was 25 years ago because of the interest rates. Millions of people are experiencing that. In America today, 29 million people have no health insurance, and many of you are underinsured with large deductibles and co-payments. The issue is that today people who should be walking into the doctor's office are not because they can't afford the deductible. The issue is that there's a worker in Iowa or Vermont or somewhere else today who finds that his work week has been reduced from 40 hours to 29 hours so the employer can avoid paying for health insurance. The issue is that there are moms and dads in this room and all across this country who go to work in the morning but are unhappy at the cost and the quality of the child care available for their kids. That's an issue. In other words, we have got to determine what the issues are. And very often in meetings we do in Vermont and around the country, we have people coming up, and it always blows me away, the kind of courage I see of people talking about their lives, where they are, the struggles that they have, the struggles of their families. And the truth is, many of you think, well, you're the only person who's going home tonight and is worried about how you're going to feed your kids. You're not. There are millions in the same boat. And maybe you're worried about how you're going to retire with dignity because you don't have any money in the bank. You're not alone. In fact, half of the people between 55 and 65 have zero savings for retirement. What's the point? The point is that our people, for a variety of reasons, are hurting. And if we keep it to ourselves, if we think we are the only person who's hurting, and it's all our fault, we don't work hard enough. If we think it's all of our fault, and we don't work with other people who are in the same boat, the end result will be the rich get richer and everybody else gets poorer.